Testing 1, 2, 3. It is definitely working. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park. On the day after Labor Day, this Tuesday morning, sunny skies, fast track for a 6-race qualifying session. Horses for the first qualifier now out on the track. We've got 2-year-old pacers in the opener. No changes. Head to our website, woodbinemohawkpark.com, and you can follow along with today's action. Under the Horse People section, you can find program pages and entries for today's qualifiers. Starting gate beginning to roll for our first of 6 qualifiers. 2-year-old pacers here. No changes. Let's meet the field. Number 1, Shotgun Shark, a 2-year-old filly by Classic Card Shark. Trained by Dolores Basalone. The driver is J.R. Plant. 2 is Addison Sealster, Better's Delight filly, trained by Amanda Fine with Louis Waugh. 3, Sunshine Sally, a Sunshine Beach filly, trained by Dominic Ledoux. The driver is James McDonald. 4 is Galleria Sealster, a Shadow Play filly. The trainer-driver is Dr. Ian Moore. 5, Annie Special, an American Ideal colt, trained by Anthony Beaton with Sylvain Filion. And the 6 is Drop the Rake Freddy, Huntsville colt, trained and driven by Aaron Byron. Starting gate approaching the top of the stretch. First of 6 qualifiers on this Tuesday morning from Woodbine Mohawk Park. Sunny skies, temperature creeping up around 20 degrees Celsius. We've got a wind coming from the west, bit of a crosswind potentially. Flags moving a little bit, but here we go for the first. 2-year-old pacers picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing from the center. There goes Sunshine Sally. Far outside, driving out of there well, is Drop the Rake Freddy. And then from the middle, it's Galleria Sealster, who will get away in 3rd. 4th is Addison Sealster. 5th from the rail, Shotgun Shark. And to the back in the early going is Ain't He Special. Heading to the first turn, and it's Drop the Rake Freddy leading the way. The Huntsville colt and trainer-driver Aaron Byron will lead them into the first bend on top by a couple of lengths. Racing in 2nd is Sunshine Sally. Galleria Sealster is in 3rd. The opening quarters on the board in 29 and 4. Rookie pacers will straighten out into the backstretch, following Drop the Rake Freddy. Second qualifier for this rookie, an $85,000 yearling purchase on the front this time around. Leads it by about a length and a half, maybe a little green on the front. Staying in 2nd there will be Sunshine Sally. Then in 3rd is Galleria Sealster. 4th is Addison Sealster. 5th up the backside, Shotgun Shark. Trailer 6 is Ain't He Special. No movement here in the 2nd quarter. Drop the Rake Freddy shows the way to the half in 1 minute and 2/5. On to the final turn they go. Second quarter was paced in 30 and 3. Drop the rake, Freddie, trying to stretch it out a little bit. Couple lengths is the advantage. Sunshine Sally, the Sunshine Beach filly, in second. Galleria Sealster is in third. Pair of lengths back to Addison Sealster in fourth. Track fifth by Shotgun Shark, and Ain't He Special is about 8 lengths from the front. The trailer in sixth. On to 3/4 they go. Still single file. Drop the rake, Freddie, past the third station in 1:29 flat. So they did ramp it up there. That was the third quarter, and 28 and 3 off the turn and into the stretch. Drop the rake, Freddie comes off the turn wide, drifting out into about the 4 path, and it's a wide open racetrack now for Sunshine Sally to come on through. Sunshine Sally takes the lead. Drop the rake, Freddie will try to straighten things out in second. Galleria Sealster trying to get in there for third with Addison Sealster up the inside, coming to the edge of the tote board. Sunshine Sally with the lead. Drop the rake, Freddie on the outside. Sunshine Sally takes it. Drop the rake, Freddie, followed by Addison Sealster, Galleria Sealster, Ain't He Special, and Shotgun Shark. Time of the mile, 1:58. Up next is our second qualifier. Trotters for the second. 3 scratches. Take out the 1, Kick in Your Mass, the 3, Magic Maggie, and the 7, World Bet. James McDonald will drive number 2, Lovin' Julie. Starting gate beginning to roll for our second qualifier. 3 scratches. Take out the 1, 3, and 7. James McDonald drives the 2. That's where we'll start. Number 2, Lovin' Julie, is a 2-year-old muscle mass filly trained by Tony O'Sullivan with James McDonald. 3 is out. 4 is Self-Important. Resolve, 2-year-old filly trained by Blake McIntosh with Sylvain Filion. 5, Vince's Wheeling, 2-year-old gelded son of Wheeling and Dealing trained by Luke Blais with Bob McClure. And the 6, Elegance Du Hurrah, 3-year-old filly by Muscle Mass trained by Denny Guriel. The driver is Louis Waugh. Field of 4 for our second qualifier. 3 2-year-old trotters, a 3-year-old filly on the outside. They're picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and trotting. Off stride is number 5, Vince's Wheeling. That one made a miscue at the beginning. Out to the early lead goes Self-Important. On the outside, Elegance Du Hurrah. 2-hole to settle into there in front of Lovin' Julie, who gets away in third. And off stride is Vince's Wheeling. Heading into the first turn they go. And your leader is Self-Important, the daughter of Resolve. And Sylvain Filion front them to the opening quarter, leading it by nearly 2 lengths. The opening quarter is on the board in 29-3. So a 29-3 opener. And into the backstretch they go. Self-Important leading the way. Elegance Du Hurrah in second. Lovin' Julie is in third. And then it is well back to Vince's Wheeling. 3/8 of the mile now complete. Here is Self-Important, a $32,000 yearling purchase. This daughter of Resolve leading it by 2 lengths. Her second qualifier. She debuted a week ago. Here this morning. She's doing the heavy lifting. And they're up to the half in 59-1. Solid half-mile clip here. Second time out for Self-Important. Tightening up is the 3-year-old filly Elegance Du Hurrah. And right there as well is Lovin' Julie. That one, most recently, 4th in an OSS Gold event. Vince's Wheeling, the trailer. That one was off stride once again as they came up towards the half. Now out from second, here goes Elegance Du Hurrah. Waugh's not going to wait any longer as they race by 3/4 in 1:30-2. So the third quarter was 31-1. Elegance Du Hurrah was ready to go and shoots on by, taking the lead as they come to the 8th pole. Elegance Du Hurrah, the leader. In second is Self-Important. Here on the outside is Lovin' Julie. Vince's Wheeling is your trailer. 16th remaining. Elegance Du Hurrah with the lead. Lovin' Julie moves up into second and will come up the inside late, likely to get beat just over a length. Here at the line, Elegance Du Hurrah. Lovin' Julie second, Self-Important third, and Vince's Wheeling will finish fourth. Time of the mile was 2 minutes and 3/5. Here we go for our third qualifier. Pacers here for the third. Field of 7, so there's no scratches. Just looking, see if there's any driver changes. I have to catch those as we go. But here is the field from the inside out. Jim Bellina, 8-year-old mare, trained by Jean Tourney. The driver is Sylvain Filion. 2 is Betcha Baby, a 5-year-old mare. Jonathan Drury listed for Carmen Osceola. 3 is Proline, 3-year-old colt. Bob McClure for trainer Luc Blais. 4 is Power Train. Sylvain Filion listed for Nick Galucci. Behind that, 3-year-old Gelding. 5 is Regan Blue Chip, 4-year-old. James McDonald for Mark McKinnon. 6 is Resistance Futile, the 11-year-old. Trainer driver, it's Blair Burgess. And the 7 is UF Better's Hanover, 11-year-old Gelding. Scott Young for trainer Scott West. Starting gate picking up speed. Looks like Louis Waugh on the 1, Jim Bellina. Pacers for the third. And they're off. It is Regan Blue Chip from the center. Driving out of there well. Betcha Baby into the early mix from the outside. Moving ahead is UF Better's Hanover for Scott Young. Then in the center, it is Power Train. At the inside, Jim Bellina gets away in 5th. Proline is 6th. And 7th in the early going is Resistance Futile. Into the first turn they go. And your leader is Regan Blue Chip. The 4-year-old on the front by a couple of lengths. The opening panel, 29-1. Swinging into the backstretch, Regan Blue Chip is leading it. In second is Betcha Baby, couple lengths back. Then to UF Better's Hanover in third. Power Train is in 4th. 5th up the backside, Jim Bellina. 6th is Proline. And your trailer's Resistance Futile. Heading towards the half, Regan Blue Chip. Second qualifier in a row for Regan Blue Chip this season. Out from 4th now is Power Train. That one's ready to go. The half was hit in 58-1. Second quarter was paced in 29 seconds flat, and on the outside, it is Power Train now moving on up. Here's Power Train coming up to try and take the lead away from Regan Blue Chip. Betcha Baby in 3rd. UF Better Hanover in 4th. Jim Bellina is 5th. Proline 6th. Resistance Futile 7th. New leader on the way to 3 quarters is Power Train, and Power Train sweeps to the top, crosses over in front of Regan Blue Chip tightly there at 3 quarters in 1:25.4. So they were rolling right along there, as that was a third quarter in 27-3. Even quicker for Power Train, who is up to the top, and it's Power Train with the lead. Regan Blue Chip trying to come back on. Will battle in the final 1/8 of the mile. Then it's Betcha Baby. Now moving up into 4th, Jim Bellina. Proline following that one's path. Resistance Futile on the outside, and UF Better's Hanover. Edge of the tote board, Power Train. On the outside, Regan Blue Chip gets beat a length. Power Train at the line takes it in 1:53.2. Time now for our fourth qualifier, 3-year-old Pacers. Just a field of 4 here. They're going to move up and take their positions. So for this group of 3-year-old pacing fillies, the 1 is Wild River Ladybug, daughter of sports writer, trained by Julie Walker with Burt Renault. 2, a Surreal Martini, so Surreal filly, trained and driven by Daniel LeBlanc. 3 is Virtual Success, a better than Cheddar filly, trained by Rob Fellows with Louis Waugh. And the 4, Come Roll With Me, Roll With Joe filly, trained by Chris Bush with Sylvain Filion. Starting gate to the top of the stretch, 3-year-old pacing fillies for the 4th. Field of 4, picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing. Wild River Ladybug from the inside is hustling out of there, and on the outside, Come Roll With Me, rolls up into 2nd. Or Surreal Martini will get away in 3rd, and then in 4th, that is Virtual Success. That's how they're lined up as they head towards the first turn. Wild River Ladybug is your leader into the first bend. Heading to the opening quarter. A couple lengths is the advantage for Wild River Ladybug. The opening panel, 28-2. Sharp opener here in this 4th qualifier as they swing into the backstretch. Wild River Ladybug, 0 for 4 here in her first season on the track. Has been competing at the OSS grassroots level. Racing in 2nd, Come Roll With Me, that daughter of Roll With Joe. Won her only start as a rookie last year in a New York Excelsior event. This year, 0 for 2. First time we've seen her on the track since the end of June. Then in 3rd, a Surreal Martini. 3rd qualifier for her. She's yet to make her pari-mutuel debut. And then 4th is Virtual Success, as the half was hit in 58-4. The trailer, Virtual Success, 1 for 4 this year. That daughter of Better Than Cheddar. And this is her first appearance since late July. So they're midway around the final turn. Wild River Ladybug and Burt Renault, they've been showing the way. Come Roll With Me, right on the leader's back there in 2nd. 3/4 is reached in 128-1. Off the turn and into the stretch after a 29-2 3rd quarter. Wild River Ladybug looks to go coast to coast. Come Roll With Me. It's going to shoot up the inside. And now from the back, Virtual Success unleashed by Waugh. And that one is rallying up into 2nd. But 2nd might be as far as that one will get because it's all Come Roll With Me. Come Roll With Me off the 2-hole ride to take it. Come Roll With Me by a couple of lengths. Virtual Success was 2nd. Then 3rd was Wild River Ladybug. And a Surreal Martini was 4th. Time of the mile was 1:57-2. Here we go now for the fifth qualifier. Sylvan Filion drives to 3, Shelby Fast. James McDonald drives to 5, Northern Ironman. 2-year-old trotters here. 1 is Cersei DeVee. Daughter Resolve, Bob McClure for Pam Forgy. 2 is Justice Gaga, Justice Hall, Philly, Chris Christoforou for Danny Fontaine. 3, Shelby Fast, Archangel Philly. Greg McNair trains Sylvan Filion drives. 4 is Mr. Fireworks, Angus Hall Colt, trained by John Turney with Louis Waugh. 5, Northern Ironman, Cadabra Gelding, trained by Rob Fellows, James McDonald. 6 is Crooked Dealer, Gelded son of Wheelin' and Dealin'. Sean Stacy trains and drives. 7, Heaven's Pick, Gelded son of Archangel. Paul McDonnell will drive for trainer Ted McDonnell. Starting gate into the stretch. Field of 7 picking up speed, and here they come. Often trotting, Northern Ironman from the center gets the first call. Next door neighbor, Mr. Fireworks, is out in the middle. There's Shelby Fast into second. At the inside, Cersei DeVee. Far outside, Crooked Dealer. In between rivals, Justice Gaga is going to get right there into the mix, and your early trailer is Heaven's Pick. But up front on a lead of about 4 lengths as they go into the first turn, this is Northern Ironman. Northern Ironman is leading it. Into second is Shelby Fast. Coming through was Justice Gaga to get into third. Then it is Cersei DeVee in fourth. Off stride went Justice Gaga just before the opening quarter. 30-3 was the opening split. On to the backstretch they go. Spaced out a little bit here, no doubt about that. Up front it is Northern Ironman. In second is Shelby Fast. Then it's a couple and a half lengths back to Cersei DeVee in third. Crooked Dealer is racing in fourth. Fifth up the backstretch is Heaven's Pick. Then in sixth, that is Mr. Fireworks. And still off stride is Justice Gaga. Coming to the midway point, Northern Ironman is leading it. And it's the Gelded son of Cadabra leading it by a half dozen lengths. Off stride went Shelby Fast just before the midway point. The half was hit in 101 and 1. Rookies go on to the far turn. And your leader continues to be Northern Ironman. It's almost double-digit lengths over Cersei DeVee, who inherited second. Then in third is Crooked Dealer. Fourth is Heaven's Pick. Then we go back then to fifth, where you'll find Mr. Fireworks. And then we have a couple of breakers trailing, Shelby Fast and Justice Gaga. Hitting 3/4, leading by 5 lengths. This is Northern Ironman. 3/4 reached in 131 and 4. Off the turn and into the stretch. No one's been close to Northern Ironman since the word go. We'll see if that will continue as he comes to the 8th pole. In second is Cersei DeVee. Here is Heaven's Pick in third over Crooked Dealer in fourth. Mr. Fireworks is fifth. 16th of a mile remaining. Northern Ironman will go the distance and will take qualifier number 5. Cersei DeVee was second. Heaven's Pick is third. Then it was Crooked Dealer, followed across by Mr. Fireworks. Back to Shelby Fast and Justice Gaga, 2:01 and 4. Time for our sixth and final qualifier on this Tuesday morning. Scratching numbers 1, 3, and 5 leaves us with a field of 5 as we have trotters here. Number 2, My Abigail. Bob McClure will drive this 3-year-old colt, 3-year-old filly, I should say, for Luke Blais. 4, You're in Trouble Hanover, 3-year-old gelding, Louis Waugh for trainer Clark Bealby. 6, HP Running Mass, 3-year-old gelding trained by Ben Bayerjon with Sylvain Filion. 7 is Tallahassee Sealster, 4-year-old mare trained by Keelan Green with Eddie Green. And the 8, Thunder Romps, 4-year-old gelding trained by Courtney Robson with Tyler Jones. Gate picking up speed, and here they come. Off stride is number 8, Thunder Romps. And they're off and trotting. There goes Tallahassee Sealster on the outside, along with HP Running Mass. These two are the quickest away. It is You're in Trouble Hanover to get away in third. Going to slip in front of My Abigail, who got away in fourth. And then it's back to Thunder Romps, who is reset after that break at the beginning. Heading into the first turn they go. HP Running Mass comes away with the lead as Tallahassee Sealster will yield to the pocket position. Then racing in third is You're in Trouble Hanover. My Abigail in fourth. The opening quarter is up in 29 and 4. So on to the backstretch they'll go, and they are following HP Running Mass, 3-year-old gelded son of Muscle Mass, leading the way. 2 for 9 this season, first season on the track. Going to hand over the lead now to Tallahassee Sealster. That one looped around, and some issues there for HP Running Mass as he almost just pulled up basically on the front, taken to the outside and gets out of the way. Filion did a nice job there. But now he's back in fourth as they come towards the midway point. So Tallahassee Sealster will lead them in 59 and 3 as they race to the final turn. In second, that is Stoked Blue Chip now. Should say You're in Trouble Hanover in second. My Abigail is now third. HP Running Mass, trying to get things back on track, is in fourth, 5 from the top. And your trailer is Thunder Romps. Heading to 3/4. Tallahassee Sealster leading it by a little more than a length and a half. You're in Trouble Hanover in second. Break it 2 then to My Abigail in third. HP Running Mass is in fourth. 3/4 time, 129 flat. They spin for home. The leader is Tallahassee Sealster. Tallahassee Sealster, the 4-year-old mare, looks to get away as she leads it by a couple of lengths. You're in Trouble Hanover in second. HP Running Mass has now moved into third. My Abigail in fourth, and Thunder Romps is the trailer. 16th remaining. It'll be Tallahassee Sealster to take it. Tallahassee Sealster, HP Running Mass is going up on the outside. Will get second, it appears, over You're in Trouble Hanover. My Abigail fourth, and Thunder Romps fifth. Time of the mile was 1:57 and 4.